This has got the Fix It Guide. Today we have an older Maytag gas dryer that is not heating up, so we're going to take a look at a couple things, see what it might be. So we're going to open this little inspection door underneath the main door. I ran it for a little bit, just reaching in and making sure I don't feel any heat. Here's the model number for this. This again is a pretty old dryer, probably 24, 25 years old. So we're going to pop off this little inspection piece here at the bottom, and that allows us to see the igniter and also the flame. So we're going to start it up, and then we should see the igniter start to glow, and after maybe 15 seconds we should get a flame, 15 seconds or less. So we saw it glow but then no flame. So there's a lot of things that could cause that. You have to confirm that the gas is on. You have to look at the gas line in the back, make sure that the gas valve is letting gas come in to the dryer. We're going to check a couple things, so we're going to take off the front panel. I did that by removing 2 screws at the bottom and then leaning it out about 45 degrees. And my suspicion is that maybe the igniter is just getting weak and it's not letting the gas valve let gas come in because there's not enough of a heat source. The igniter's not strong enough. So this is a brand new igniter. I'm testing the resistance value. So I set it for ohms, and I put my meter probes on each one of the terminals, and I get my reading, and now I'm going to compare it to the existing igniter. So I'm separating the modular power connector for the igniter, and then I'll put my leads on the igniter terminals of the existing igniter to see what we get. It's 87 ohms. So the resistance is too high on that igniter, and that's why it's not getting enough electron flow. It's not getting it bright enough, and it's not allowing the gas valve to open. So by putting a new igniter on, we should be okay. So this one has less resistance, and it's a brand new one. It's in good shape. So we're just going to zip off the old igniter and put this new one in and see if we get a nice change. Once you have this all opened up, to get the igniter off, it's pretty easy. You remove this 1/4 inch screw, just zip it out, and then the igniter will come right out. In this model, they give you a lot of room to work to do an igniter switch. And this is kind of a common generic dryer igniter. You can get these on Amazon. So we're going to put the screw back into the igniter mounting, just kind of loosely, and then we'll slide the new igniter into position. So we get that in loosely. Now we're going to tighten that one up, and then we can take it for a test. There we go. So to test it, we'll just plug it back in. We'll make sure it's set to time dry. And then we'll press the start button and take a look. So we see the glowing, and it appears to be getting brighter than it did previously with the old igniter. Much brighter, yeah. There's our flame, so that did the trick. Cool. So thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.